Yes, I am desperate. Yes, I want to make enough money to support myself as an indie author without supplementing my income with a second job. So, this week, my birthday week, I am on vacation. And do you know what I will be doing? I will be writing feverishly. I will be writing frantically because I need a change. I need a new career. I need a new beginning. And on my birthday week, I have decided to reset my life. So, during this 7-day period of being away from my full-time job, I will be writing frantically. I will be following in the steps of a lot of the pulp fiction writers who were writing full-time and depending on their talent to get them through their first week, second week, third week of working solely for themselves. So yes, I am extremely nervous and self-conscious about writing so much in a short period of time. And as many of you know, I am participating in the NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. So I will be doing that daily word count of 1,667 words per day. But in addition to that, I will be completing other writing projects, such as my Kindle Vella series, which is on Amazon. It's an episodic platform for fiction and nonfiction writing. So I will be completing the series that I have on that platform. In addition to that, I will be doing young adult fiction. And the reason I am pushing myself so hard or so intently is because I love working at the hospital. I love what I do. I've been doing it for 36 years. But there are so many stories in me that I want to get out, that I want to produce. And I want to free up time to complete my medical series. There are so many projects that are just sitting there waiting for me to have enough time to complete those projects. So I can't do it all, meaning I can't work a 40-hour week and then work 40 to 60 hours on my writing and then also maintain a household and maintain healthy, good relationships with my children and my family. So something has to give. And what that something is working the 40-hour week at the hospital. So my plan is to write as much and as often as I can, and to even eliminate some of my recreational time, which would be times that I watch, let's say, Netflix or YouTube content creators. Those things I'm going to have to downgrade on because I want to retire as soon as possible. If I can retire at 61, I would be extremely happy. 62, I'm pushing it a little. 63, I definitely want to have transitioned from working for someone else to working for myself full time. And as I said, there's so many projects and so many things that I want to do. For instance, I want to illustrate graphic novels. I want to go back to community college and finish my art lessons. I want to continue learning languages. I want to improve myself because I realize when I improve myself, it translates and it transforms my writing. So my writing becomes better, it becomes broader, it becomes more inclusive. My viewpoints on life and on people and on characters, all of that changes. I also want to have time to read the things that I like to read, to listen to as many audiobooks as I can possibly listen to listen to the classics, as I've mentioned in the past, the American classics, the European classics, the African American classics. I want to read as much as I can. I also want to read biographies and autobiographies so I can get into the lives and into the skins of other people. And in doing so, I will, as I said, broaden my knowledge base, broaden my experiences, broaden the way I see the world. There is also, I believe, a huge opportunity to grow and to blow up in the audiobook industry. I think because audiobooks are relatively new compared to the ebook craze and the paperback craze, this is a new market and it's a growing market. And I think that I can produce enough content to establish a fan base, a dedicated fan base that will listen to my audio books and that type of work. I also like the idea of collaborating with actors, collaborating with other creative people, and having them help me bring my ideas and my visions to life. And I also am studying the other successful ebook writers, audiobook content creators, and I'm interested even in film. And yes, some of these things are not going to happen overnight, but what I love about social media is I have a YouTube channel and I can create other YouTube channels that may be specifically for short films. I can create audiobook content that I narrate myself. The opportunities for an indie author are, in my opinion, endless. You have the capability and you have the technology to put yourself out there, to put your projects out there, to create a legacy that will outlive you and outlast you. You can create content that once it has been published will be available indefinitely, and that you will have the potential to continually make money for your family, for your legacy, for your future, long after you have ceased to exist. And when I think about my writing legacy, I think about the fact that the content that I am creating now, my grandchildren will see, my great-grandchildren will see, and they will know, oh, this is what Elizabeth Griffin was all about. This is what her purpose is. She wants to create different types of worlds for people to either escape in, to be inspired by, to grow by. So I truly love what I do. And because I love what I do, I don't mind spending endless hours doing it. And I get a joy and a satisfaction from writing and creating and expressing myself. I also understand that Gore Publications, which is my family business, it is my 4 children and myself, and hopefully it will expand and I will be publishing other people's works, but that will be in the future. But what I like to say is that Gore Publications is a family business, and it will outlive me and it will outlast me. And all the material that I have created will belong to Gore Publications and my 4 children. And all of my content on social media, I have left codes, my passwords, my access codes, all of that information, so that my children are able to go into my YouTube channel, my TikTok channel, my Instagram channel, and they are able to maintain those channels and even add to it. So I look at this project, this labor of love, as something that is going to last a long time. It's going to have longevity, excuse me. I'm getting very excited about this. I also would like to say one last thing. In my youth, when I was younger, I was always told that if you are a writer, you must write every day. And although I heard the advice and I somewhat believed it, I wasn't in a position to truly accept it and appreciate it. But I find now that in writing every day, which is pretty much what I do, I see growth and I see change in my writing. And I see that it does help you as a creative person if you write every day. And you get extremely good at what you do. So if you are able to write every day, please do. And you will see the difference.